I think I just make Princess like this.
I am confused.
Tommy's about to fucking goo you up, bro.
And special back.
I kind of did not see the point of it. What the fuck? There's no way. What the fuck is this troll shit? What is wrong with you guys? This guy's not about to make it again. Oh my god.
Yo, what's good, duelists? So today I was playing a lot on stream and I was running the Fire King Snake Eye deck, but I added something a little saucy. So I added the IBLEE package, which is really just 4 cards in the main and 3 cards in the extra, but it gives your deck a lot of power going first. And it seems like it would be bad at first, but like, Sprint is a fire, and I actually think it's a lot better than I initially thought. So let's just get into the combo real quick, and then I will show you the deck list that I was using, and I'll go over some like real games where you can see that it's actually practical and not just some insane theory. Okay, so we're running IBLEE in a level 1 deck. How are we getting level 2s? So we're gonna go Snake Eye Ash, add Populous effect to special itself. Special summoning itself gets its effect to add original Snake Eye to our hand. Activate Ash to special summon Oak and Populous effect, and then I will special summon my Ash and get my Populous as a spell. Then I'll use Flamebridge Dragon with the Oak and Populous off of the Oak and Populous, and then Flamebridge Dragon effect, so we have something to send off our original. Then I will make Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf, and I will special summon 2 monsters from my grave, 2 level 1s, Ash and Populous. Sunlight Wolf effect, that will come up for the Fire King package, adding that Flamebridge since we see we have all hand traps. Then I'll make a draw 1 off the Heat Soul with my Linkuriboh and my Sunlight Wolf. I'll put back that Fire King Island and draw a different card, so it's like, you know, more random. I summon Appaloosa, gain 1600 attack, not life points. Draw a useless card again, just to help with the combo. Then we have the Ponex, so this is all off 1 card. Ponex add Island, activate Island, destroy Flamebridge, add my Garunix, activate Garunix effect, special Garunix effect, chain Linkuriboh, so we can reborn that Ponex off our Arvada or Kirin. You can send either here, obviously. Special summon our Ponex back. Then we are going to make Promethean Princess, and this kind of takes advantage of that free Flamebridge send, because we don't really want to summon back the Flamebridge when we're doing this combo. We want to just link our Promethean Princess away with that free Link 2 we get. And because we're using a Link 2 and Promethean Princess, we can actually summon Sprint because it says 2 monsters including a level rank Link 2. And so that's Sunlight Wolf, and then we can summon it because it is fire. And Promethean Princess doesn't lock us out of Sprint. Then we send our 1 of Angler, special summon our 2 Beavers from our deck. There we get our level 2s. We can go Overlay with Sprint, make Gigantic Sprite effect, special summon IBLEE, and then we will be doing our Degeneracy. Summon IP Masquerena. This will at least force out a battle phase, which is kind of crucial when you've played a lot of this format. Zealantis for game comes up too much, especially if you don't have access to Kirin. So something like this could help you in that scenario. You could also, instead, if we just had 1 extra body, I would probably just do the Beat Cop play with our IBLEE and our Gigantic, and then activate it so it can't be destroyed by battle at least once. Then, like I said, if we had an additional body, that being Black Witch, we could summon IP Masquerena, and then bam, we're able to make SP Little Knight to banish whatever they summon. Now keep in mind, if they were playing Fire Kings, they could actually out this with, like, say a Fire King Island. They could tribute summon it. There are some outs to IBLEE, because, you know, this card is really blowout potential versus Despia, but like I said, they could tribute it. So it's not like the most overpowered, but it is neat that with the Snake Eye cards you are able to do this. And then we'll get into the deck list. So for the deck list here, we are running a real minimalist package. We keep in all the hand traps because we are going to need that extra power going second. So we run only 1 Flamebridge. I think that's pretty standard in Fire Kings. 3 Snake Eye Ash, 1 Oak. I think that's pretty standard as well now. 2 Populous, could be 1 if you really wanted. 1 Ponex, 3 Kirin, also could be 2. 1 Arvada, 1 Garunix, 1 Fire King Island, no Sanctuary. I think that's kind of been a trend lately. I don't know if other people are really doing that, but you if you're not playing for the follow-up anyway, I rarely use my Sanctuary pop or my Sanctuary send for like extra materials for Ash and Oak. We see that I just used my Flame Bridge effects for that play. I didn't even have to. But, you know, the Sanctuary, if you are playing the XYZ too, it does have a lot of power to it. 1-for-1, Bonfire, of course a 3 of. And then with this build, the other Fire King build, I wasn't running 3 Black Witch. This build, I'm running 3 Black Witch. I mean, you can send Angler. I don't know if that's a real justification for it. But I just think I wanted more starters and more access to original besides just populous effects. So I think 3 Black Witch is just something I wanted to try for consistency. 1 original, only 1, and this is our only Snake Eye card. 3 wanted, 3 impermanence. Now we're getting into those go second cards. A called by still for going first. 3 talents. I think that card's broken right now. 2 Ash Blossom, 1 Bell. These cards are kind of interchangeable right now in this format. So if I did draw multiples, I would think I would want them spread. Might be shitty logic. It's also just like, you know, it's easier to differentiate between the two when I'm testing which ones I draw, right? 3 Effect Veiler, 1 Angler, 2 Beaver, and 1 IBLEE. You know, Brick City, maybe, Brick Central. Who can say, really? This card's done pretty well, right? You know, despite it being ass when you draw it going second, right? IBLEE's a crazy card. And if people, you know, if it can really catch people off guard if they're not playing cards like, you know, Econ or Forbidden Droplet, you know, ways to get rid of it that are easier. Obviously, there's always going to be the chance that they could be playing the counterpart to Lingaribo, but better have it. Not too many people are going to run this card, right? Side deck time, 2 Bell, 1 Ash, 3 Droplet. Good versus Silent Voice or whatever the hell. Fairy deck, I've been actually running it a lot, so I don't want to seem like I don't know what I'm talking about. But Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Snatch Seal, that probably should not be there. 3 Mind Control, Change of Heart, you know, it's just something I've been testing, just like the 3 Strike. I mean, this isn't just like the end all be all, right? 1 Lingaribo, 1 IP Masquerena, 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Dark, 1 Hita, 1 Sunlight Wolf, 1 Heat Soul, 1 Promethean Princess. So I'm still missing the second one. I don't know, 2 Promethean Princess is nice. 1 Amblo Whale, 1 Raging Phoenix, 1 Zealantis. I'm never cutting these cards. Only cuttable card here is Appaloosa. This card's ass. But, you know, I want to keep everything else. Even the Heat Soul, fuck it. Let's go. Gigantic Sprite, 1 Sprite Sprint, and 1 Beat Cop from the Underworld. Okay, and then let's get into some actual real life experience, real life games. And then for some replays, so here I opened the Black Witch, Arvada, Populous, Imperm, Talents. I decided to go with Black Witch Special Summon first because if Black Witch gets stopped, I want to be able to normal summon the Populous. I also want the Populous in hand for a fire for Arvada effect. Because if this Black Witch does go through, I'm going to normal summon Arvada, and then I want to keep the talents to help play through anything. Especially when you're doing the IBLEE lock, I would rather have just like, you know, more push than just like backup, like which is what the Imperm would be. Ash effect, go to the Populous line to do the Oak play. Special Flame Bridge and have Ash, make IP Masquerena, special these 2 back, actually make Sunlight Wolf instead to add Flame Bridge. This is kind of just similar to like the combo I did earlier. Send both of those for Promethean Princess. I do sprint right away here because I already have access with the Arvada. I don't really need like Appaloosa or anything like that, so I can get IP and B Cop. And then he just scoops, basically. So that's one scenario where it's pretty insane. Okay, and then this one was versus Pure Sprite. This is a hand where we actually open the Beaver. I go Bonfire to add the Populous effect, special summon, add Original, activate Original after making Lingaribo to special our Ponex so we can actually get to our Fire King engine rather than doing our Snake Eye play. Make SP Little Knight, activate Island. This helps play around Nibiru. And just gives me some like follow-up, you know, with at least I have Ash Blossom, SP Little Knight, plus Imperm, if anything. He decides to Veiler just to get rid of my SP Little Knight, just so I don't have it as a link material. Not the worst play, I would definitely say. And because he Veilers early, this is like what I talk about with like combo videos are always not like the best materials for learning, just because like as a player, if he Valor's here, I'm gonna assume he probably doesn't have Nibiru if he's not holding that Valor, right? So now I can play with kind of that info that I know he shouldn't have Nibiru, or else he probably would have held it with the Valor. Maybe he has 3 hand traps, you know, you can never know. And then I make my Heat Sunlight Wolf with the Link Rebo still, and then I normal summon my Beaver. Because you know, I just, like I just said, I don't think he has Nibiru. I get my Kieran, so I have an extra pop on his turn. I make Promethean Princess, and then he actually stops it with another Valor. But I just turn that Beaver and Promethean Princess into a Hita, and then overlay with the Hita. So I wasn't actually, I didn't want to make the Sprint because obviously I don't have any Beavers in deck, so Sprint's not going to do anything. You can't even make Sprint with these two. So I just make the Hita and overlay with the Angler. And then I activate my Gigantic, Special IBLEE, link these two off, and I think I just summon IP because I have the SP back coming back. If I didn't have these guys, I would have just made Beat Cop, and then bam, you can't. What are you gonna do, you know? But yeah, I guess he could normal summon, right? And then he has Soul Release, but you know, he's already used 2 cards, so this was pretty much reps. I also have Imperm Ash, and then I have Kieran too, because I can link these 2 off and then destroy fire. So there's really nothing you can do. Banish that with SP, that's game. And then we have another one. So this hand I opened Kieran and Island. I use Island, destroy the Kieran, add Garunix. Then I use Garunix effect to special summon, send Arvada, special summon Kieran, get Sunlight Wolf, add Populace off Bonfire, special summon, get our Kieran back. And then we will use Populace to summon Link Rebo, also getting our original. This is a play where I think I actually do the Apple line. So I make Heat Soul, minus 1,000, draw a card. We draw Ash Blossom, which is really nice. Our island's still live here. Summon Flame Bridge. Then I make Appaloosa with Flame Bridge and Heat Soul. He bells my my Flame Bridge, which, you know, kind of sucks. But I'm still able to get a bunch of bodies and make Promethean Princess with Oak. And then I turn the dark, like I said, I turn the dark and and Apo into a Promethean Princess, or into a Sprite Sprint. The reason I do this is because he belled, and if he had Nib, he would probably go bell chain Nib, so Apo couldn't negate it, or yeah, he literally would have just got rid of my Apo for free, right, and replaced it with the token. But because he didn't do that, I don't think he has Nib, so I don't really have to play around Nib anymore. You know, just something to keep in mind. And then I get my Sprint. I still have my IP Masquerade with my Flame Bridge. I'm debating on what I want to do with this. I overlay both, summon Gigantic Spray. I change everything to defense instead because I don't actually have an XYZ yet. And then I make those into a Beat Cop, give them the IBLEE, and I still have my IP Masquerade off my Flame Bridge with an Ash and a Kieran. So it's just like a lot of good cards, and then I draw one. And that's pretty much wraps. Drawing Bell 2 when he's playing Despia is just insane. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is all for the combo video. And IBLEE, let me know what you think. If you think it's a pile of shit or if it's something to be explored. Love to know your input, and I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And catch my streams. They will be daily. I'm trying to do them during the daytime now. Peace.